Hello and welcome to Channel Sam and the Everyday Chaos and the Bedroom Workouts. I had me a moment. I had me a human moment of insecurity and kind of annoyance about it. And I want to get into that of why Monday Madness did not happen this week. Yes, that's my own mental thoughts on myself. And it happens to everybody. We're all freaking human, okay? And we're going to talk about it because I had a realization and I really need to talk about it. I'm debunking something. And if you're new here, welcome. We talk about fitness. We do fitness for Monday Workout Madness. There's all kinds of workouts you can do at home in the comfort of your own home in a small room if you want. And they are meant for everyone. All ages can do these. They're easy stuff. Some of them are hard. The best ones, the best of the best of the best that you're going to do on these is the full body workout and the core workout, the originals, okay? Just pick one that was the best version of myself that filming day, you know? And then on Craft Wednesday, we like to craft, we do art, and those videos will get better. Maybe more tutorial wise, I don't know, we'll see. I think I'm gonna do it different every time just so you don't get bored. But we do a lot here. And the crafting and the art helps with mental health, okay? And we've been talking about documentary stuff about my life and certain events, which there's an update right now. Ready? We decided on therapy. If we can both sit there and say, well, what about the kids? Well, for the kids, you can try therapy. For the kids, say it does go divorce route. You can still learn how to communicate and co-parent and be friends through it all. Let's change that dynamic. Let's heal these types of patterns. That's the whole point of me sharing my life. You think that I don't know that sounds freaking weird? Why would you share your life? A few reasons. Life lessons, and honestly, it's really cool that I can document all this, and we're going to talk about my life history, like family history, genealogy stuff, sorry, mispronounced that word, for my kids. They can have this forever, which is freaking awesome, so why not? Maybe you should jump on that bandwagon. Let's make it a thing. Normalize it. And then we have Food Friday, which we'll probably just do Fun Friday because there's a lot of recipes out there already that you can look up on clean eating, and that's basically what our diet plan is. Okay, so let's get into why this week's Monday Workout Madness did not happen. And if you hear any noises from above or out there in the living room of shouting at a game, it's summer. My kids are home. And there's life here. Enjoy. Okay, so I had this realization. I was talking to my mom about it when we were at the lake this Sunday. And I had a moment of insecurity. I tried filming this 3 days in a row. And it just wasn't working for me. I just was feeling meh about myself, right? And I've been putting it to the test because everywhere that I hear, like other trainers, they're all saying how like less cardio, more weights, more lifting, less cardio, just less cardio. This is better than running. I'm calling BS right now. I'm calling BS because you guys have been witnessing me give you new workout videos every Monday and sometimes every other Monday. And I have another routine that I've been working on in the meantime, but it's just, I'm calling BS, because my body has just been up and getting puffier and puffier, and my stress level hasn't been able to decrease, okay? It hasn't. In my studies, I study Ayurvedic medicine, and we do believe absolutely in working out, preventative care, and all that stuff. That's what I study. I study energetic work. And, I've done a bunch of stuff, even on myself, and I came to the conclusion that I do need cardio. Me, personally, I definitely do. We know that there are 3 body types, okay? And in Sanskrit, we call them Vata, Pitta, Kapha. And we work with elements with all these because the elements, ether, air, fire, water, earth, are within us and within the food we eat and everything that surrounds us is all about elements, and it's all about energy shifting and work and staying healthy and preventative care. Okay, so I study this stuff. Now, with that and the conclusion that before, when I only had 10 pounds left to lose, and then gained it all back because I took a year off because, rebuilding my house was my workout. Yeah. So I had come to the conclusion that I did a lot more cardio. I would walk with my dog, doing cardio. Hold on, I gotta turn a fan on, it's getting hot. Okay, anyways, so I would be walking with my dog and we'd do like a mile every day, and then I'd do my routine, my workout routine. And I also would jump on the trampoline a lot. Go figure. And the way that I would run on the treadmill, or when I was back at the gym, the way I'd run on the treadmill, and so if you have a treadmill, this is how you run. You start off with a fast walk for 1 minute, and then you bump it to a jog for a minute, and then sprint as fast as you can possibly go till you feel like your legs are going to buckle. And then slow back down to a jog and then back into a walk. And do this within 5 to 10 minutes, and then go to your workout routine. And the fact that I would walk my dog, right, and because of the way I was training him, I actually had one of those leashes that wrap around your waist and they pull. Now normally I wouldn't train my dog to pull, but because he is half husky, I actually wanted to keep all of his abilities, but by both breeds that he is. So he's an Australian Shepherd Husky mix, and he's really good at like steering the chickens into their pen or whatever I ask him to do, because that's how I train him. But I also wanted to keep the husky side of him, so if I ever wanted to, like, just for funsies, have him mush in the snow, like, he would already be a leader and he could pull, right? So that's why I let him do it. Normally I wouldn't do that with any other dog, because you don't want your dog pulling you and then hurting your back and all that other stuff. But anyways, he would be pulling, so I'm going about his pace. So it's like a fast walk, okay, because, he's a little bit fast. And putting that together, I was like, wait a second, that just doesn't work for me to just lift. It doesn't work for me to just do a nice, light, easy walk and then go lift. Like, my body, I'm a Vata, and so my body actually needs more cardio than lifting. Okay, PETAs would probably do better as more lifting than cardio, because they're already fiery, they're already hot all the time. And then Kaphas, they don't like to work out, but they can do well with both. Having a perfectly equal amount of cardio and a perfectly equal amount of lifting. Me, being a Vata, I need more cardio than lifting. You know what I mean? And because I know that, because I study that, and because I'm kind of an overthinker about everything, and that was just my epiphany that I realized while I was overthinking it. I'm like, oh my gosh, no wonder I feel extra puffy. And do you know what? While I was, feeling bad at myself and not filming the actual workout, because we were supposed to do 3 rounds for that 3rd week, just every angle, I just was so upset, because I'm like, oh, I'm just too puffy. Oh, I'm getting all about myself, right? Normal human things. For the last 3 days, I changed up how I walk and run. So I've been starting with a walk, and then I'll jog to a certain point, just a little bit, and I'll sprint as fast as I can go to the end of this little line on my property. And then, because it's the flattest surface where I'm not going to actually sprain my ankle, everywhere else like sucks. It's either soft or it's got a dip, and it really is not good. So, and then there's one other side that I can do that on too with running, but I'm going to work myself up to that. Anyways, I've been doing this for 3 days, okay? I'll go back to the jog and then walk it, and then come back, jog, sprint, jog, walk it. Did that 3 laps, okay, for the last 3 days. I've already dropped 5 pounds. So I'm calling BS, and know your body type. If you need help with that, get in contact with me. I can, even if I don't see you, like even on camera or over Skype or something, or we can totally just do it over the phone, and I'll just ask you some questions and I'll be able to tell you what you are. And then there's certain stuff, to avoid. Some foods work for some people. That might be their medicine, and their medicine could be your poison. So someone could be eating, and better for their body to eat the sweet fruit, where for your body, you probably need the sour fruit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff that I study, and now it's just time to get it out there and let you understand how things work. Now that I'm more confident in what I know, and just putting it to the test myself, on myself, on my kids, whoever I can, whoever will let me practice. So if you want to know your body type, get in contact with me. I know that on my YouTube channel, I do not allow negative comments, and that is because I'm trying to make a shift in the world. Why are we so fucking negative all the time? And I know that's rhetoric, because I started off with my documentaries of sharing all the negative, and I did it in a way where I wanted you to feel those feelings that have been pent up in me this whole time. The way I expressed it, everything that has been bottled up deep into my bones. It took me 5 years to understand that it doesn't matter. And no one wants to hear that. Who wants to fucking hear that it doesn't matter? And what pisses me off the most, right? What would piss me off the most is that, and why I believe God gives you flashbacks, is I got gaslit 3 times. 3 times in one sentence. Well, you're just remembering it wrong. It didn't happen like that. There's no way that it happened like that. No, I wouldn't have said that. And this is how it really went. You know what? I don't even remember how it went, because it was just so long ago. Why can't you just drop it? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe because I'm haunted with the actual flashbacks of every little detail, as if I'm reliving it right fucking now. I don't know. Could be that. And then I'm being called a liar. Right? So yeah, of course, that was pent up in me for a long time. And those videos are not about making people look bad. It's not. The whole point was the last videos that I was talking about. It has everything to do with it doesn't matter. And Jesus Christ himself went through all these different trials so that he would understand just how hard sin is down here, and just how hard human experience is and can be, and that we can relate, which shows that he can relate, which is like, oh my gosh, such a relief, because finally there is someone who understands what you're going through. And all you had to do was just start talking to the man above, okay? Seriously. And when you understand that, because it is a hurdle getting there, it took me 5 years, and I'm still not done with my work, and I know that, which is why I think therapy will help. And the therapist that I found, totally perfect for our situation. They handle marital, family, PTSD, and brain injury trauma. So that's what I went with, which was cool, because seriously, God works in mysterious ways. So I'm like, okay, with therapist, and I'm looking around, and that was the one I found. I'm like, hold on, this will be perfect. It fits the scenario perfectly. So, if anything, at least we'll have tools to be better communicators, and because that's really our main problem, communication. But yeah, anyways, so I just wanted to give that update, and that I debunk the crap out of you should only lift and don't do as much cardio. Maybe that works for you, but we are all different body types. What works for you might not work for me. What might work for me might not work for you. But we can each, take a little bit of whatever of each other's theories and ideas and put them together, make them our own, and make them work and fit into our own life. Okay? And I'm your free personal trainer, baby. Yeah. Hello. All I ask is that you subscribe. I promise the videos will get better. Dude, it's the trippiest part of doing filmmaking, especially because I'm by myself. It's not like I have other people teaming it with me. It's just my new microphone right here and my phone and iMovie to edit. because I'm not tech savvy, and that's okay. And there's no one else behind me, and that's what makes it weird. Is I'm just this weirdo hanging out, talking to herself, filming it all for you to watch. My whole past, present, future. Yeah, that's freaking weird. And people who used to know me are like, that's just not like Janice. Like, yeah, people change, okay? People go through some shit, have a major life event happen, and flips a switch, and you're just different, okay? You see things differently. I see things, everything's different. The way I see people is different. Like everything. Because we're all spirits having a human experience. And I finally have opened my eyes to that reality. That's the reality. That's why it's so dumb to be mean. It's so dumb to lie. It's so dumb to be hurtful and cause pain. And even if you did, it's better than lying. You may as well tell the truth, because the truth will set you free. And be friends with God, okay? Seriously, it makes life so much easier. For real. So, anyways, I kind of rambled. That's okay. I have a craft video that I am working on, and it's just taking me a minute. We are doing the bookmarks. I have like 12 of these. So I painted some of them off camera, but I'm going to finish details with you watching. But I do have 5 others that I'm going to film so that you can watch me film that, and we'll be story talking, and yeah, it'll be fun. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe, because that's how I get paid. Eventually. I know. I need like 1,000 followers. So like, can you do that? Okay, cool. All right. Bye.